3 days later.
We haven't checked in a while. Hi.
Hi.
July 17th. Where'd you just come back from?
Oh, I came back from Belize, which is in South America. Look it up on Google Maps.
You should look it up on Google Maps. It's in Central America.
Central America. There you go. I didn't even know where I went. They just said go to Belize. I went and bought a ticket, got on the plane, went to Belize. And when I got down there, then I looked it up.
So, due to our time crunchiness, we threw a Hail Mary pass trying to get Ian's a little bit more time on his visa, and we were successful.
We went to Belize, overnight in Belize, flew back into Dallas. I pled my case with the immigration officer, who got a bit twitchy-eyed. So he went and got his boss. His boss took a look at me and said, yeah, your story sounds doubtful enough to be true. Another 90 days.
So, we have gone 0 motorcycle miles apart. I spent the whole time servicing the bikes, getting ready, getting some sleep.
Wendy has done a miraculous job. She glosses over her effectiveness.
We'll see going forward how miraculous my skills are. But both of us got some sleep, got some service work done on the bikes, and we have a little bit of breathing room now on Ian's visa. So, don't know what day it is. We'll figure that out again before we start tomorrow. We're going to hit the road again. We are...
Probably the single biggest change to our perception about this ride is that we now no longer are trying to match the Iron Butt pace.
Yep.
So while we're now still going to ride 1,000-mile days, because that's just what we do, we're now no longer trying to make the average of the whole ride 1,000 miles a day, which means we are now in a much more relaxed state of mind.
We lost too much time right off the bat. It's far too difficult. I mean, we were looking at 20 some odd days trying to recoup.
Yep. And
we kept getting to within 2,000 to 3,000 miles of getting back on track, and something else would happen. Yep. And so it was exhausting. It was beating ourselves to death. We were beating the bikes to death. And so we now have the flexibility to take a breath, sleep when we need sleep, eat periodically.
Get out of the heat.
Get out of the heat.
And rest for a couple of hours.
Yep. So we are enthusiastic. We are highly optimistic. We will be successful in our goal of achieving a new Guinness World Record.
And we should arrive at the end looking a bit better than 2 dead bits of meat.
Maybe. All right, we'll see you next time.
Arrivederci.
A few inches later.
We're going on record with this. We're going to have a repeat of what Ian just said. And you're up.
What did I say? I said, there are no more uncertainties left on this ride.
No more uncertainties. This is Monday, June 18th at 3:15 p.m.
Approximately 12 hours before we depart from our resting and recuperative residences at Lisa and Alan Landry in McKinney, Texas.
Bobbing around in the pool.
What we're
where
doing.
There are very few uncertainties right this second. But you were saying, Mr. McPhee, there are no more uncertainties.
Absolutely not.
On this ride.
No.
How many failures have you predicted for the BMW? How many have you allowed for?
Absolutely 0.
You said 1.
1.
We'll give you 1. One more problem with the BMW. No more uncertainties.
So, my prediction is for the next 31 days, we're going to average 1,000 miles a day or a little bit better. We're going to have no more uncertainty, so we know how hot it's going to be. We know what we need to do to handle the heat. We know pretty much how much sleep we're going to need. We don't know how many breakdowns the BMW is going to produce, but my prediction is 0.
Good morning.
Hello.
This is Wendy.
This is Ian.
It's June 21st, day 54. We've gone from one catastrophe to the next, basically. But we went from great news in Texas that Ian was able to get his visa renewed to this.
Reclining in a motel room in the middle of the day.
In Wayne, New Jersey. And Ian, you want to tell the fine folks why you are reclining?
I have COVID. What can I say?
So we got that checked off of the road trip bingo card. We actually discussed it quite a bit, what would happen if one of us tested positive for COVID, because it was a not unrealistic possibility. Neither of us have had it before. I am still testing negative, thankfully. I am hoping my lucky streak continues and I don't pick it up. I'm social distancing about that far, because there's not much more we can do.
Oh, no, we have 11. We only have 11 more states to cover.
And we were halfway between Pennsylvania, capital of Harrisburg, and the Rhode Island capital of Providence. Almost exactly halfway, just a smidge past when Ian said, I can't take it. Dodged off the freeway into the spaghetti bowl hell that is New Jersey surface roads. But we got very lucky that we happened to come off right at an urgent care. We came off at a place that had hotels on the off-ramp, restaurants. I'm about to head out for some medicine and supplies. So wish us luck. We shall check in soon.
One eternity later.
Morning.
Good morning. This is Ian.
Wendy.
Still Wendy.
It is Sunday, July 24th,
Day
the beginning of day 57
57.
of our record attempt. So, we have had a few days off.
5 to be exact.
So, 7 days ago, Ian said, there are no more uncertainties on this trip.
With great conviction.
And then 5 days ago, what happened?
I got COVID. We forgot to include the human element in our no more uncertainties.
We didn't forget.
True.
Forgot.
I'm
So-
the eternal optimist.